What's up, y'all? I'm Lady, and welcome back to another Vlogmas video. So on Vlogmas Day 15, I shared with you all a video, the suggested books that the 8th of March book club had to vote on for our first quarter of reading in 2024. Well, last night we had our book club meeting, our last meeting of 2024, where we discussed Yellowface, and it was a pretty good conversation surrounding Yellowface. We had a good time. And during the book club meeting, we found out which selections won the voting for the first quarter of 2024. So I figured I would share with you all what we voted on. For the month of January, I shared that the theme was Bon Appetit. And the book that won is Fatty Fatty Boom Boom, a memoir of food, fat, and family. And this one is by Rabia Chaudry. And a brief blurb of it says, from the best-selling author and host of the wildly popular Undisclosed podcast, a warm, intimate memoir about food, body image, and growing up in a loving but sometimes oppressively concerned Pakistani immigrant family. So I'm excited to read this one. This one had my vote, so I'm glad it won. And I'm sure we'll have a great discussion. For the month of February, the theme was Love All Over Me. And the book that won the vote is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. And this one says, their love was supposed to last forever. But when life delivered blow after devastating blow, Yasmin and Josiah Wade found that love alone couldn't solve or save everything. It couldn't save their marriage. So that one sounds interesting. I think there is a book too that's coming out in the month of January for this one. And I have seen Before I Let Go everywhere. So I think the Bell Hooks book, I can't think of the name of it right now, but that's the one I voted for. But I'm not mad that this one won. For the month of March, that is International Women's Month. And so we didn't have a specific theme for this one, just any genre story, woman-centered story written by a woman author. And the one that won for the month of March is The World According to Fannie Davis, My Mother's Life in the Detroit Numbers. And this one is by Bridgett M. Davis. This is the one that got my vote. So I'm glad that it won. It says, set against the backdrop of Detroit in the 1960s and 70s, the story of the life of a one-of-a-kind matriarch whose business in the numbers made her daughter's dream come true. So I'm really looking forward to reading that one. For the month of April, the theme was Dystopian World. The book that won the vote is The Unit by Ninni Holmqvist. However, we decided to change it. My friend is a librarian, and she likes for us to try and, use the library for our books. We don't have to, run out and buy every book. And we found that our library does not have this book in the system. So I'm going to suggest fill out the little thing so that our library could possibly get a copy of it. But since it's not available and we don't want people to have to go out and buy a book, we chose The Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. I hope you all are familiar with Octavia E. Butler, because I love her. I've read Parable of the Sower, have yet to read the second book. I don't know why. I think I started it and it was one of those it's me, not the book situations, and I end up putting it down. So I'm excited because reading the first line of the synopsis says, in 2024, with the world descending into madness and anarchy, One woman begins a fateful journey toward a better future. Okay, so we're going to be reading it in April 2024. So I'm excited. I'm glad we made the change. And it's unfortunate that my book library doesn't have a copy of the other book. So that is it. Those are the books that the 8th of March book club will be reading for the first quarter of 2024. And going next year, I hopefully will continue these outside of Vlogmas, sharing the suggestions and then sharing what books were actually chosen. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. Bye, y'all.